So obviously you're a big fashion guy. You got quite an outfit on. It's pretty
Vince Wilfork overall chrome heart.
Chrome on. Better cut the check, man. Just cut the check already.
Yeah, got to.
Vehemence, as they say, limited edition. Okay, so you're a fashion guy. This past week in Paris, Nike kind of unveiled a bunch of their lines.
For the Olympics?
Yeah, for the Olympics. I don't know if you've got a chance to see the Wembanyama shoes that they kind of created.
Pretty dope.
It's pretty futuristic looking.
Oh.
Have you seen that before?
Nah, I haven't. I have to check a picture out. I'm sure you got it up on your phone.
Yeah. Let me show you it right here.
Oh, wow.
What are your thoughts on that? And now it's just like a mock-up, so it's not really his shoe per se. I mean, you could probably scroll to see like a video or something like that.
It almost looked like the Nike football cleat they made like last year. It's crazy. This a basketball shoe?
Suppose it's just a mock-up, right? I'm sure the final product isn't gonna look like that. I mean, that's a different shoe.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's probably more for like running or something like that. But
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Taking the next step with that one, that's definitely crazy.
So, what are your thoughts on actually? I don't know if you've seen Wemby's logo, but Austin Rivers kind of mentioned that he was kind of applauding Nike for the whole rollout of the alien head.
Because he's an alien, he's what
7'4", yeah. Handles like a guard.
I mean, just speaking on like Wemby as a player, I mean he's got all the tools to be the greatest to ever play the game. I mean, 7'5", 7'4", can handle the rock, can shoot the rock, and post you up. I think he needs to gain a little bit more muscle mass. But
a lot more.
A lot more, more muscle mass. But has the skills, and he's with I think the greatest coach of all time, Greg Popovich, to assist him. So there's a reason why they chose San Antonio for him. Because I currently believe it was fixed for him to go to San Antonio. They wasn't going to let him go to nobody else. Whoever had the worst record other than San Antonio. I truly believe it was fixed for him to put him in a great system like San Antonio, and Pop having coach all the international guys, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili. I can go on and on. He coached so many Barbosa. He coached so many international guys, and it's like, what's a better system than him going to Greg Popovich? So. The greatest coach of all time, I believe, in the NBA. So I think he's going to be. I mean, he's going to be really good, but he got a chance to be. The greatest of all time.
I mean, that's a big shoe to fill because
it is a very big shoe because you got a lot of greats to pass.
I mean, LeBron has done a lot, and even still today, people are saying that he's not better than Michael Jordan.
I just came to senses that I feel like LeBron is the greatest. I was one of those guys before. Like, I don't think Bron is the GOAT. I'll argue down and say I don't think Bron's the GOAT. I think Kobe is better. People got. If I had somebody taking the last shot, would I want Bron or Kobe? Probably Kobe. Probably Michael Jordan. But just a do-it-all guy, I think Bron is the greatest, bro.
All right. Well, I was gonna drag on that convo, but nah. We'll save it for another time. So okay. So obviously this shoe is pretty wild looking, right?
Yeah.
I want to ask you, since you go to a lot of fashion shows, what's the wildest or most ridiculous outfit you've ever seen?
Probably something Rick owns. I mean, Rick is very...
And you got to describe it because we don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I mean...
Don't back out now. You said Rick Owens.
I'm just trying to see like what the fit was. It's kind of... I just know Rick always have like some wild shit. But that's fashion, like Rick always have some wild shit. I can't really describe the fit, but it was. I mean, we can pull a picture up like when we talk about it, but it was pretty wild. I mean,
But give me more details. Like, was it a female modeling it, or was it a man modeling it? Did it have like a freaking cape?
Definitely a man. I feel like it was damn near. He almost was like in a. Almost damn near.
No Diddy. You gotta say that after you say whatever.
Damn near had a thong on, like no Diddy. Like it was like, Rick is very wild, like a thong, like a crop top, like some high heel boots. The Rick Owens.
That's
boots.
what the model was wearing.
But it had probably had like a cape over it. I'll try to find a picture of it. But like Rick is very. But that's what makes Rick, one of the best. His leather is very top tier. But it was very wild.
Okay, so from what you're telling me off of your descriptions, I'm picturing a male model walking down the runway with a thong on, high heels,
like underwear, not really like thong, like G-string, like in his ass, like no Diddy, like no G-string. I'm gonna just say pause,
like Superman underwear.
Yeah, the Superman underwear, like
Okay.
with like a robe top all over with some the Rick-Ons, like the high heel boots,
Tank top, nothing.
like a crop top or something like
Crop
that.
top.
Showing like his like physique.
Any accessories on the top of the head?
Nah, probably like some shades. That's it.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay, it's almost like a kid walking into their parents' closets and just throwing on whatever.
Kevin!
Yeah, exactly like that. Okay, all right. Yeah, that's a pretty ridiculous outfit for sure.
But it's Rick though, so it doesn't surprise me.
Okay. All right, well, the last topic I got for you before we get out of here is it's a huge event happening tonight in the sporting world.
Yep.
You were just here wearing a UFC shirt. I feel like a lot of people don't know that you're an avid UFC watcher.
Yeah. I'm a huge UFC watcher. Huge.
When did you started liking the UFC or kind of gravitate towards it?
Kind of like when I started boxing, when I started fighting.
Oh, you got hands.
Yeah, I got hands. I can knock you out. I don't fight though. I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover.
Yeah.
So, but definitely just love the sport. Dana White, love what he's doing. Just love the violence of it. Just the excitement. Just when somebody get knocked out. Huge John Jones fan. Just love the excitement. When people get takedowns. Just the atmosphere of it. It's kind of like a smaller NFL scale. It's not it does be big arenas, but it's not as much as the NFL arena. But just love the excitement in the whole sport. Like when the players, when the fighters walk out, just the excitement the fans get. I'm a huge UFC. Just love seeing. I just love seeing a great fight. Just to be honest, and tonight is going to be crazy.
Talking about UFC 300. Dana White is
from Boston.
Yeah, he's a huge Patriots fan.
Yeah, I know. He came to the game when we played Vegas, and when fucking Chandler Jones scored a touchdown, when I don't even want to talk about it. That should have been a win that we had, But
it pains his heart. It pains his heart. All right. Well, if you guys make a deep playoff run this upcoming season, you might be able to get closer to the president of the UFC. I mean, do some networking and.
I was already. We went to had a preseason game in Vegas, and we had a chance. We had a joint practice actually with the Raiders 2 years ago, I think. And we had a chance to go to the UFC facility and check it out.
Oh, the PI, yeah.
It's dope. Dana White came down. He was there. Gave us like the Patriots, all of us like a UFC bag. So I got the UFC shirt. I got so much gear because they hooked us up with a bag full of stuff. So it was pretty cool. They showed us like the recovery room. Where the guys box at. I was actually in the octagon. So it was pretty dope. I feel like I'd be a great UFC fighter. Like I just feel like it's just I feel like the takedown will be my strong point because I got very heavy hands. I'm very good on my feet, and I'm very good with like getting people down. So I feel like I'd be a great UFC fighter. It might be something I can get into when I'm done playing football. I don't know, but that could be something I could look into. I can definitely deliver a punch, but it's about taking a punch. I think a lot of people get that mixed up. You can hit somebody, but it's when you get hit is how you're gonna respond. So it's definitely something that I'd be interested in doing, but who knows? I got kids, so I don't know if I don't know if I'll take that route.
I was going to say the other question I had was like, what reality TV show do you think you can actually compete on? And I felt like a good answer for you was Power Slap. I felt like you could have probably slapped the hell out of somebody, but I don't know if you could take one on the chin.
Because I saw some skinny people knock out some big dudes. Like they're like, whoa. One thing I'd be.
That's what I'm saying. It's almost like a coin flip. If you get the slap first,
what about like
it might be
Fear Factor?
Fear Factor?
Yeah.
I mean, you might be able to do that, but they don't
That's
have that show.
Like crazy shit. They do like roaches and shit. Crazy.
All right, well. Yeah. Well, there it is, man. That's all the questions I have for this week.
Chalk Talk, episode 11. My guy Tony came through, chopped it up with me. Call him AKA Lil Jeremy Lin, but it's all good. Still my guy. Still love him. No racism, but. But that's my guy. I've been knowing each other for a minute, been kicking it. Got introduced to him with the Complex SneakerS. We had a great time there. I think it was me and Jalen. Me and Jalen Mills did it.
The Green Goblin, Jalen Mills.
We did the Complex SneakerS with him, and man, been knowing him ever since. We've been locked in. So I'm glad you came on the show. Glad you was able to stop by, chop it up, and I'm gonna go ahead and announce it now. Tony's gonna be on the show this year as co-host of Chalk Talk. Looking forward to great conversations, talk about sports, fashion and everything that's going on in the world. So look forward, to seeing Tony's face. He's going to be a familiar face on the show coming this season. Can't wait. Let's go! Thank you guys for tuning in to Chalk Talk episode 11. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And let me know what you want your boy to talk about on episode 12. Peace.